Everybody, welcome back to Sky Factory 4, episode 25 with me, Sid, and I've just been down here with my glitching fuse sword, which has got some damage, training it, and I've now managed to train this to do 28 damage per hit, which is pretty good. You just basically hit these a lot, and eventually there's a chance that it levels. And of course, levels are always handy for me as well, because I want to do some enchanting. Well, one of the things I want to do is some enchanting. And ender pearls are always good. And mastering your sword is always good too. But we are going to head out because I want to have a play. I've got to remember the way out of here. Not the most intuitive routes. We still need to do a little bit of tidying work. So we've got here. Is it this one? Yep, into here. And round there and up there, and here we go there. It's still a little bit circuitous. Anyway, or circuit. It's complicated. We've got all of this stuff going, and we need to get mending on that for a start. I don't think I have any. Do I have any enchanted books at all? I don't. Now let me have a look at enchant. So I want to know what options. Strangeness. Enchanted scroll of true sight. Wonderful. That gives me something. We've got the enchanting table, as we know. What other options? Now there's a hell infused bookshelf and hell. So that is regen. Okay, so we need potion of regen for that, and obviously for that we're going to need gas tiers. So that's fine enough. We can get them easy enough now. And that one's made. What's the difference? How do you get that? Oh, you put hell infusion, the enchantment on it, and it will give you other things. Okay. Wow. What other options have we got? We've got the ender bookshelf. We've got the powered enchanter. We've got remove enchantments for a price. Delete enchantments of anything. Obviously useful when you get the wrong ones. We've got the enchantment sorter, enchantment applicator, and enchantment factory. Whether that would be useful. And then we have these books can go silly high as well, if I remember rightly. So protection. Can you get high? Yeah, I know there are masterwork ones, aren't they? Apotheosis mounted. Thought you could go higher with the things. We definitely want mending. Oh, tome of the others, tome of the helmet, tome of chests, plates, leg plates, boots, weaponry. So, interesting. So we can actually make books which only accept enchants for a certain thing. Useful. Useful. Anyway, I think we're going to start off. We're going to try with an enchantment factory. We'll just see whether we can get that one going. Enchantment. I can't even spell. Enchantment factory. Have we got one of them? We have now. Can we make that? Almost. What do we need? Obsidian again. No, we're not. We're going to start with an automatic obsidian machine. I think that would make a certain amount of sense. Yeah, we'll do that first. Let me pull together some bits, and we shall probably hide it down here again, because this is a good place to hide unsightly machines. There's already a lot of ME cabling down here, so applying AE cabling, I suppose would be the correct term. Let's think this through. So yeah, let me have a little automated user is fine. Gonna need 2 of those. Yeah, 2 of those. 3 of those actually. Okay. Man, this is getting complicated. Yeah, that should be fine. Right, so let me get on with a few bits and pieces. I'll be back in a mo. Alright, I think what we've got going on here will probably work. So I've got a tier 4 cobblestone generator that generates 4 cobblestone every second, every 20 ticks. So we can basically say that I want you to go every... well, a tick is a second, so can I put you up to 5 once per tick? That's going to use 1, and it's going to be using it onto a cauldron, like so. This one is going to be requires a redstone signal. Just uses 1 tick straight away, and it is going to be using whatever's in its input slot. This is using a bucket. We'll put you every 50. Let's go for 15 ticks, shall we? And you're always on. And then we are going to have an item duct, which we are going to need to turn you off. You are going to be filtered. You are going to blacklist empty buckets. Okay. So, and then this one is going to be on eventually, and it is going to blacklist. I need a full bucket. Hang on. You're going to blacklist full buckets. So you should be always on. That should stay there. You should be always on, and there is a full bucket in that one. It doesn't need a full bucket, but it's obviously showing. And I think that will do it. The only thing we need is some juice, which we'll pop here. We're going to set you onto power. We'll leave you a limit. This is obsidian gen. And then we're going to take a... So that is there. Why are you not taking that out? That should be coming out. Why is it not coming out? Why are you not coming out? Okay, there are other ways around this. Should be doing nothing. Okay, that's fine, and that's there. Right, we need to take that out of the way then, don't we? So you are there. You've got a water bucket, and oh, if only I had immersive engineering. Right, I've got an idea. I'm just going to go and grab something, and I'll be back in a second. All right, the idea is fairly simple. We're going to use that as a return mechanism to put that back into there, hopefully. And we are going to come down here, and we're going to make this as a quest anyway. So there you go. We need to make an upper. So that's going to go like that, and then that will go there and there. Bang. So that's in there. That's all working fine. Good. And that will need to be, well, you might as well be that, because we're going to have to put something down on you in a moment. That can go there, and that can go there. So then we're going to stick power into that. So that's now got lava in it. That's full of cobble, and it's attempting to go every 5 ticks. Can we make that every... well, I want it every second anyway, don't I suppose. That's got a bucket. It's using its one. The tick delay is it doesn't really matter because it's going to be off of a redstone signal, which is going to be every 25 ticks. Why? Oh, you haven't got juice. There you go. So then all we need to do is hook in an extractor to pull this out. That's one way of doing it. The other way is, of course, is I just wait till it's not gonna. We're gonna have to empty that, aren't we? Otherwise, it's gonna end up to the point where it just can't do anything. Okay, well that's simple enough. We go and we should have a black hole tank there. I should have some black hole tanks here. And I also need an import bus. Not an import, not import. Which we've almost got everything for except the iron. Which of course we've got, we just haven't got it in ingot form. Okay. Oh, and cable. Well, I started off wanting to do enchanting and ended up making the obsidian generator, which was somewhat of a surprise. That is going to be... Oh well, we'll put that in there. One of them. And we can get rid of that one. Excellent. So that should be empty, making obsidian roughly once a second. I'm happy enough with that. Let me tidy you up a little bit so you don't look quite so scruffy. And I'm sure there are more compact ways of doing that. But you know what, right now, let me put you in, lock you, place that in there, place that in there, and obsidian, 38, 39, and yeah, so on and so forth. Excellent. Right, I'm going to let that run for a little while. And in the meantime, I'm also going to try and plant some crops, and maybe redo some of our things. Now, rustic requires me to make some of those. That should be simple. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. No, make 20. That should be more than enough. We will want rope. That should also be fairly straightforward. We want to do rustic chili seeds, if I can find them. We need chilies and basically all of the things from rustic. So I will grab those together. And we're going to try, while that generates us some obsidian, we're going to work on improving. Well, we're going to use this area. I think this is going to be our tree farm, or at least, well, it doesn't. We don't actually need a tree farm, do we? Realistically, ever. So I might just rip these completely down. To be honest, they'll need more dirt, but this might be a farm area that can stay as is. Yeah, let me do a little bit of fertling around. I'll be back in a moment. Alright, well, I'm not doing anything I planned to do at the moment. Cobble generators still, not cobbled, hoofer generator still working. This is, I've set this out to a 13 by 13, which is a reasonable size. So we're going to come to here, I think. If I can just get you to show me the space there. 1, 2, 3. That's 1, 2, 3 to there. That should be right. And to there. and then we'll take out a block there, 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 and there. Not going to be the most efficient thing. Now I've remodeled this to give me a walkway around it, so this is more of a I don't know, probably more of a plenty thing, you know, a little garden affair than anything else. And we're going to pop you down like that. So we should now be able to take out, damn you, you should have been illuminating that. Why are you not illuminating that? That's fine. I don't mind about that. That shouldn't be an issue. That one's outside the area, and that can go, but we'll get proper lighting in here eventually anyway. So I think I need to make a third sprinkler, don't I? Let me just pop a torch there temporarily. Go and get another bucket of water. In fact, let me just get these ones going for starters. 1, 2. So these ones will have water in them. These are going to, I mean, way overkill for, oh wow. That really just damaged the ability to illuminate that, didn't it? Damn you. Okay, not a problem. We'll work it through. And we're going to basically have an auto farm running, just harvesting basic crops from here into there, and we'll pipe it straight into the system. And eventually we'll come up with something to, you know, keep that all happy. All that needs to come out to there. Well, again, that is largely secondary. Let me get this one going, and we shall be third middle one going, and then we'll have some areas to plant crops. I'm going to do the grapes. I'm going to do down here, but I haven't got down to that bit yet, because I thought I'd better get the other stuff going first. We need beetroot to buy most of the things, so that's the one I'm going to concentrate on. I'll probably just bone meal it as well, just to get a whole load of it. So we need to do a sprinkler. Sprinkler requires 4 bone blocks. 1, 2, 3. Not 4, 3 bone blocks even. That one's one of them. That's good. And we need another glowstone block. That should be good there. And have I got a hoe on me? Do I have a hoe? No. What about in there? Is there a hoe? There is a hoe. It's a stone hoe. It's going to be brilliant. Yeah, and I'm planting. This is an apple tree, so that will get us going apples, as is that one. This thing will, this entire platform here, I think, and maybe that one up there we may try and get done, is going to go. This down there, that's all going to die away. That's going to die away. You know, we're going to move so much up here, so we're not having to go back down there. It's going to be untrue. But right now, do that. Then we'll go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. And you will go there and there and there and there and there. Lovely. That is awesome. And then we can take, let's have a look. So if I want to get my beety roots, well, let's get some spuds going on the edge. That will come down here. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And it will come around here. I can turn the preview off once I've highlighted, once I've finished getting all of this done. There we go, preview off. Right, let me continue. I'll be back in a mo. All right. I've left a little bit of space for some additional crops. I don't think I'll need any, but we've got spuds, beetroots, carrots, all of the XL Food Mod plants in here. Rustic peppers. I'm letting those grow fully before we do anything with this, because I want them to be too high. I don't know whether they'll work at too high. I don't even know if they'll work with that. Tomatoes, more beets. trying to think if I've missed anything. Oh, grapes are down there. I have fully lit this with nice lighting now. So we got rid of the torch monsters. This is now being remodeled. So we've now got a path comes over here. Torch monsters and stuff still exist down here. We still need work, but this is starting to look nice. Apple trees. I put mineral in because I just like it. I just think it's nice. We haven't got rid of all the torch monsters up here, but this area is a little bit of a mess. I think I may remodel this area as well a little bit. We may leave you in because, you know, I don't really need a raspberry bush, and we need to remodel down there, but we're starting to get there. This is starting to look pretty. And, you know, I know pretty is not necessarily needed for what we're doing here, but this is Minecraft. The idea is to build and enjoy yourself, not just to blindly follow quest lines. And that is basically what I am doing. I cannot see the point in just playing a game and going quest, 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 done. It defies all logic to me. Now, we are a little bit low on food. We are going to have to do things. Up here is my bedroom area, and we're probably going to work on this one next episode. Get those. Obviously, we've got more rooms to play with as well. But what I do want to do now is just briefly, let me have a look at what was it called? Not deep mob learning. Matter overdrive. So I wanted to start looking at a weapon station. A weapon station requires me to have a whole load of things, not least of which is an isolinear circuit, a force field emitter, which requires me to have superconducting magnets and all sorts of good stuff. Batteries, machine casing, that's all of those. But to make this, we also need an inscriber. An inscriber requires me to make some stuff. So let me have a look at Matter Overdrive. I want to make a start in this direction, because this element, when you actually take it to its logical conclusion, is EMC. It's tech EMC. It's basically it's a Star Trek replicators, and as you say, everything has a certain amount of matter, and you can use matter to make other matter. So, you know, yeah, I'll go for that. Star map, I have no idea what that's. Purely decorative. I would like one of those too. I don't know what it does, but I want one. I want lots of this stuff because there's some interesting things. Crates, tritium crates sound interesting. I don't know whether they are interesting, but they sound interesting. Anyway, we need to make this inscriber. Molecular inscriber, we need to make you. We can do everything except for that plate, and the plate is just one of those. That will allow me to make a molecular inscriber wherever it has gone. I had it and now it's lost it. There you go. Bang. No, it won't. We needed two plates. Okay. Damn you. Make me another. And what else do we need for a molecular inscriber? We need a, oh, that's what we, right, machine case. Oh my god, I'm out of tritium. Okay, I'm being a bit of a doofus. What do we need to do to make you? We can smelt that to make that. We can also cast that, and that is made by smelting. Do we have to make, can we smelt the ore? Or, hang on. The ore goes in a, will melt in a melter to 1 ingot. Damn you, where is it? Well, God, come here. Show me the ore block. I can't even see the ore block now. There. So we can smelt it down to that. We can enrich it down in the 2 in the enrichment chamber. We can melt it to 1. But you can't actually, and a manufacturer will take it down to 2. Okay, what have we got? Have I got an enrichment chamber? What else being compressor? What's metallic metallurgic infuser? I'm pretty certain I have an enrichment chamber. I do. Can I borrow a little bit of cable from over here? Flux. Power, and that should make me 2 of, I think. Slowly, but it will make me 2 of. Yes. Okay, well, I'm going to let that run, because that is something we're going to need to... Now, to make the casing, we actually only need 2. So let me just go and get those smelted and cast. As ingots. Should have an ingot cast somewhere. I have to go find it. Oh, it's there. Even better, it's there. That's fine. Okay. I'll get that done. Be back in a little while. Let me also go and check. How's my obsidian doing? 1200. Yeah, it's not bad going. Yeah, be back in a moment. All right. Hindsight is, as they say, 2020, and we should get away with this. It's only if you break the control you lose its contents, usually. There you go. So we'll stick a smeltery basin in as well, because if I'm ever using this for these obscure metals, then that kind of would make a lot of sense, wouldn't it? So yeah, back in a moment. Alright, so inscriber, we should be able to make the redstone. Oh, not quite. Hang on. So why can I not make... There we go. We can make you, but I bet now we can't make you. So we need to make another one of those. And now we can make the molecular inscriber, which is, it has to be said, a handsome machine with a handsome looking interface. You are, of course, alright, matter overdrive. Is there a wrench for this? Of course there is. So we need some yellow wool. We need some wool. We need a dandelion. And missing the keys a lot. Wool plus that, make that, and then a wrench. We should be okay to make one of those, and that will allow me to almost certainly pick that up quite quickly. Lovely, just what we needed. Another wrench. I wonder whether it would have worked with a crescent hammer. We don't have it, or do we have a... oh, I don't know. Now that's got this rather nice kind of floor feeling going on. So my temptation is to perhaps try it through here. I did actually do a wrench, but let's just bring well, let's go and grab some flux duct. We'll make more of that later, that's not a problem. But I would like that to be definitely floor mounted. So let us place that back there. And we can get you and place you there. And that is getting 500,000 flux energy. Wow, that takes a chunk of power, doesn't it? Okay, and armed with that, let's have a look. Weapon station. Matter overdrive weapon station. So we need another one of those. and for that we're going to need one of those. So let's go there for starters. No, there for starters. Then we're going to need one of them. That's going to need some of those. And that should almost have everything. What we're missing, two more of those, I think. And hang on, I've lost myself. An isolinear chip. So that should give me one of them. Battery needs more tritanium. I don't know, I think I was calling it tritium earlier, and I apologize profusely. Make me one of those, get me a piece of gold, and get me a diamond. And let's go and use this machine, what we did make over here, while the titanium is melting. So I'm going to pop that in and that in. Oh wow, it actually does put it into the top slot. That's kind of nice. Fe energy, blah blah blah, and nothing else to it. There we go. So that goes in, and then we're going to stick you in. These are quite nicely modelled machines, you know. I'm looking forward to playing with some of these other things like that. I mean, we don't need the charger, but I'm going to build it because I bet it looks all Star Trek-y. And I am, for my sins, a bit of a Trek nerd. There's 5 blocks in there. Let's get another one casting and get that one done. Oops, hello. So that should be a isolinear circuit 3. That should be a load of that. That should be a weapons station. Everything except the battery. Battery is pretty straightforward. Now we should be able to make the weapons station. And again, this kind of suggests that it would like to be floor mounted, doesn't it? So I think we shall honour its desire to be floor mounted. Oh no! Hang on, wrench. Oh no, we are not wasting a second on that. If it's going to do things like that, we are going to have a look. How thick is my floor here? It's 2. I'm sure we can get away with. What we got here? 1. Hup. Power. This is going to be weapon station. We'll have the Android station at some point as well. So Android station, blah blah blah. Weapon station done, and we can just paste you straight on top of that. Okay, and then we can go and get our. Say I want to use that. We can stick that in there. Oh yes. Battery slot, color slot, sight, I think, and barrel. So let's have a look. That doesn't look like it's anything to do with matter overdrive. Let's have a look at matter. So you've got matter containers, you've got barrel slot, void exaggerated nullification obliteration matrix. Okay, this is barrel slot, so the barrel can go with a dilithium focusing matrix, for example. So we can definitely, I think we can make one of those. We've got the color modules, which would go in the back. Scope goes into the slice, and what else I don't know, to be honest. don't know whether these would go into range upgrade, power storage upgrade, hyperspeed upgrade, no idea. Power upgrade. I'm sure some of these, we should actually make that, to be fair. We're going to leave the shotgun there for a second. Let's go and have a play with some of these before we finish up. And let me go in and start off with an isolinear. Make one of those, if you don't mind. Thank you very much. And then we should be able to make a data pad. And look at that. This is actually pretty freaking awesome. But it does actually tell you about the items, upgrades, space times, blah blah blah. Machine upgrades are there. Speed. It can be used almost whenever. That's, I think that's weapons. Here we go. Parts, energy pack, weapon barrels. No info on them, but that's fine. Plasma shotgun. So, okay. Current. Oh, hang on. And then you got the Androidy stuff. Okay. Finally, fine. Well, that gives us something to look at. But let's have a look at the. Oops, I'm not going to get very far doing that. I want to just go straight off with a dilithium focusing matrix. Increases the damage, reduces the ammo and the effect. So we should be able to make that straight off the bat. And of course then I would like, and because there is no purple module, with which I am gutted, what are they thinking of? We're going to go with a red module, so if we can get one of those, and we can get one of those, and we can get one of those, and we can get some of that going on there. And then you've got the scope module. I don't know whether we're going to get away. We need we need quite a lot for that. So we'll come back to that in a mo. Let's go and have a peek at this. So we can stick in that. Oh, okay, that just makes it red rather than the thing, and that's the barrel upgrade. Well, that's different. Oh. I want to go and shoot things now. The problem is finding anything to shoot. Okay. Well, I kind of faffed around with that for enough. We'll do some more with this next episode, but we are kind of stuck on this bit at the moment. We need to get a whole load of that. So let me get that done. And until next time, I'm happy enough with... Oh, we need to just very quickly decide or look at the harvesting process here as well, don't we? But that's fine. That shouldn't take long. These are virtually all grown to the top of their sections. Only one that isn't is that one. Let's just go and help that along. Because I need a power thing, a ender chest, and a timer. So do I need a timer? I don't know. We definitely need a purple ender chest though, or an ender chest. Oh, wow, I've got nothing. Okay, we'll worry about that later. But until next time, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you soon. And bye for now.